In this video, Bitcoin has crashed to 60,000 US dollars, and right now our long-term short position is in massive profits. But the question is, what is our target price for this long-term short position, and where is the Bitcoin bottom? Today we are going to talk about that. Well, stay tuned to know more. Do you want to learn the strategy that I use for my day-to-day trading? Then make sure to check out our Gaps Crypto 101 playlist. You can start learning how to trade in the cryptocurrency market all for free, and the link is available in the description down below. And if you want to start opening an account with any crypto trading platform, make sure to trade these guys with Femex and Bybit, as they have one of the lowest fees possible in the cryptocurrency market. And if you use our affiliate links, you can get up to 20,000 US dollars of bonuses when you are going to deposit with those trading platforms, and the links are available in the description down below. So now let's dive into this video. By the way guys, isisingit ko lang, meron din tayong live stream later kay MEXC at MEXC underscore Asia sa TikTok, and I will also be joining that live. Isa ako dun sa mga magsasalita dun about what is happening now with the market, and I am going to discuss dun much further with the Bitcoin price action at ano na ba nangyayari ngayon dito sa buong crypto market. So you can also follow me on TikTok, which is at Tristan Bal. Ayun, yung nakalagay na TikTok dyan. Follow me on TikTok, and I will be going live tonight with MEXC Asia at 8:30 p.m. So make sure to follow my TikTok and join that live. Anyway, going back to our video. So hi guys, and welcome back to another Gabs cryptocurrency video where we trade by data and not by hype. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, click the subscribe button down below and hit the notification bell so you won't miss out videos like this. So today we are going to discuss this recent thing which happened with the Bitcoin price action, which is we have finally crashed to the 60,000 US dollars. But before we dive in dun sa Bitcoin bottom saka ano yung pinakang target natin, let's discuss first yung recap kung ano ba yung mga pinagdaanan nito bago nag-lead up dito, at ano ba yung pinakang dahilan kung bakit to bumagsak to 60,000 US dollars. So I think the first things first na gusto ko sabihin sa inyo is, number one is this bearish divergence na nag-form nga sa weekly time frame ever since April 2024. It has started forming, and one of the major confirmation actually dito was around December 2024 when it started that second peak and nag-decline na yung RSI. So that has been a major warning. And as you can see, it continued this uptrend movement to Bitcoin, wherein after that, we saw that third peak at nag-decline lalo si RSI consistently. That's why, ever since August 2025, I have been telling everyone na I am already bearish with the Bitcoin price action because, as you can see, we have been seeing that consistent decline in the RSI while the price is increasing. And as you all know, those are traditional signs of a bearish divergence. So a bearish divergence is a traditional sign wherein the price is increasing while RSI is declining. That will lead into a bearish movement. That is for the long term. So I told you guys in that video na I don't expect that to happen overnight. Rather, I expect that to happen little by little, and then after that, magkakaroon siya ng capitulation. And as you can see right now, we have been seeing that capitulation. So, as you can see, we have finally seen that crash na nga na inaabangan natin. And initially, we have been expecting somewhat of a bear flag dito during this consolidation. We weren't actually able to time that bear flag properly. But as you can see, this bear flag formed dito wherein that has formed a channel across this Bitcoin price action. So maybe this is much clearer in the daily time frame. Yes, in the daily time frame. So ayun no, nag-form yung bear flag na yan. And hindi lang siya natin na-trade na maayos, but as you can see, that bear flag has actually led to this continuation of move. And initially, sa previous video, we were actually telling you guys na 72,000 is going to be our initial target. But as you can see, we have broken through that 72,000. Rather, we just follow directly kung ano yung target nitong malaking bearish divergence, and as well as this rising wedge. As you can see, we are also in a massive rising wedge to kay Bitcoin, and ayun nga, I've been showing that to multiple charts nga na meron tayong rising wedge dito kay Bitcoin. So that has also played out na nga dito. Now, As you can see, my short position dito kay Bitcoin has already been in profits. And this is actually around 177%, 180% nang already in Bybit. So all of my long-term short position trades are currently in Bybit. Kasi of course, if you're going to open multiple trades and gusto mo mag-average out, just like a DCA pag nagbabuy ka, you can also do DCA short kay Bybit. Other platforms na nakagawa yan is also possible kay Femex. So, of course, sign up links for those platforms are available in the description down below. So, yeah, I am already in profits with those trades. And just to give you a quick recap ulit sa mga trades ko na yun, I initially opened it at the 114,000 US dollars. Nagdagdag ako at the 100k. Then, nagdagdag ako around, ayun nga, around the 110, 100k. And then, nagdagdag ako around the 90k. So, ang average entry price ko is 99,800 US dollars. So, right now, I am already in profits with those big trades kay Bitcoin. And if you are also following yung long-term trade ko na yun, then congratulations guys to everyone who have been trading that. As for my short-term trades, wala akong naka-open na kahit anong short-term. So, that's why, kahit wala akong ginagawa ngayon, even if, let's say, nagko-consolidate siya tapos hindi ko na na-monitor to at bumagsak, I am still in profits kasi meron tayong long-term trade. And that is why I've been telling you guys na it's very important na you also have a long-term portfolio as well as a short-term portfolio or long-term trade and a short-term trade. Yung short-term trade, if meron tayong makitang tradable opportunity, then we will trade that. But for the long-term, hindi natin siya kakalikutan. Yung tipong pag gumalaw yung market, hayaan natin siyang gumalaw and we are just going to let it follow kung ano ba yung sinasabi ng data na meron tayo. So, right now, na napag-usapan na natin yan, where is the Bitcoin bottom? Where are we currently heading to with the Bitcoin price action? So, looking at this current Bitcoin price action ngayon, if you're going to look at the chart na we are using for the short-term charts, as you can see, we have already broken through the 72,000 US dollars. So, right now, I believe that this 72,000 US dollars is now going to act as a resistance area. So, if ever na we are going to see a bounce dito kay Bitcoin for the very short term, I think na we are going to get resisted by this 72,000 US dollars. So, as let's try to form another support area dito which is around the maybe around the 57,000 US dollars itong area na to. So, let's try to plot this between 53,000 to the 57,000 kasi that area is a previous support area dito kay Bitcoin. So, right now, I think we are more likely going to get a possible resistance around or rejection between 70 to 72,000 US dollars. And just also to give you some quick fact, this area na we are currently right now with the Bitcoin price action is also the previous all-time high. And if you're going to look back in history, if Bitcoin is going to capitulate during a long-term bear market, the previous all-time high is going to be a crucial indicator in telling us if saan na ba yung magiging Bitcoin bottom. And as you can see, sa previous all-time high ni Bitcoin dito, the Bitcoin bottom was determined by entering the previous all-time high. And as you can see dun sa mga previous movement, the Bitcoin all-time high ito, the Bitcoin never went below the Bitcoin all-time high. But from what we are currently seeing, I still think na right now, as you can see dito, sa previous movement, Bitcoin never went below the all-time high. But dun sa next movement, Bitcoin actually touched the previous all-time high dito. So, ayan o, ito. Bitcoin touched the previous all-time high. So, if you're going to follow the trend, it's more likely going to happen, what's more likely going to happen is Bitcoin will more likely going to break below the all-time high. But I don't think that it's going to be a big downfall dito or a bigger crash. Rather, what would happen dito is, from what I'm actually going to expect dito with the Bitcoin price action is, once it touches the all-time high dito, the previous all-time high, it's going to bleed dito with the Bitcoin price action. Sorry, magplot tayo na maayos ng line. It's going to bleed dito relatively slowly but surely dito below the all-time high. So what I think is going to happen is just going to consolidate dito further with the Bitcoin price action. And why am I saying that's going to consolidate after touching the all-time high? So if you're going to look back in time, usually kasi after a Bitcoin capitulation is usually a disbelief phase. Yung disbelief phase na yan is whenever na we are going to hit yung pinakang crash ni Bitcoin ito. Let's try to use this chart. After a massive crash ni Bitcoin, it doesn't usually go back immediately to the bull market. Rather, what happens is after a market crash, what we usually see is a consolidation dito, and then yung mga tao, yung market sentiment would be telling us na okay, wala nang pag-asa. Disbelief na lahat yung mga tao, hindi na sila makapaniwala na nangyari yan. Ang mangyayari is mag-slowly bleed yan pababa ng pababa. But usually, those are a good sign. Kasi if mangyari mang ganong disbelief phase, you will find that the RSI is also increasing. And as you can see, price is declining, RSI is increasing. Those are traditional signs of a bullish divergence, which is the exact opposite of a bearish divergence. So those are actually a good sign. So if you're going to look back also much further, we have been seeing those capitulation happening, and just like this area, after that capitulation, we saw a consolidation. It has been bleeding, and then after that we saw a uptrend nga kay Bitcoin. So right now, the next thing now, right now we have to monitor dito is where are we going to have that disbelief phase. And when it comes to the Bitcoin market cycle bottom, as you can see, it's more likely going to indicate na right now, or it's actually right now telling us that the Bitcoin market cycle bottom is going to play around the 51,000 to the 60,000 US dollars. So roughly around that area, 51 to 60,000 US dollars, that is going to be our market cycle bottom. So yun yung aking based on what I'm seeing here. And as you can see, if you're going to look at the RSI has also flashed a very big sign dito, which is Bitcoin is already oversold in the RSI in the weekly time frame. But I am going to discuss that in another video kasi this is also a crucial thing. But right now, when it comes to the Bitcoin bottom and for our take profit area for our trades, I am now going to discuss that. So the first take profit area that I'm going to mention is going to be the 60,000 US dollars. Because as you can see, we briefly touched the $60,000, and I believe that we can still go back to that 60,000 US dollar area, especially that there are a lot of sell pressures right now, and once now we get rejected by the 70,000 once again, I am going to take profit. Siguro partial take profit muna around the 60,000 US dollars. And then I am going to wait out kung ano mangyari dito within this area between 50,000 to 60,000 US dollars if we are going to bleed. But if we did bleed, then I am going to take profit at around 55,000 US dollars, the next target. So ayun, yung take profit area ko for my long-term short position is going to be 60,000, 55,000 US dollars. And then lastly is going to be the 50,000 US dollars. So yun yung magiging take profit area ko dito. So just like in DCA buy, this is right now going to be a DCA sell na ngayon dito kay Bitcoin. And after I take profit nun, after I take profit from my short position, I will actually be putting that into my Bitcoin portfolio. What does that mean? I will be buying Bitcoin, but yeah, I will be discussing that in another video. So of course, I will be buying Bitcoin. I am going to take profit from this short position. I am going to discuss this oversold territory in the RSI. So yeah, a lot of things to discuss within the coming days and in the coming weeks. But right now, let's take things one step at a time. And congratulations to those who have been patient with the crypto market, because just like what I've been telling everyone, the winners of the crypto market are those who are patient with the market. So right now, congratulations if you have been patient, and congratulations as well if you are also in this long-term short position. So right now, yun lang muna update natin for the time being. Yung mga short-term trades, I am still doing that kay Wix. Long-term trades kay Bybit, pati kay Femex. If you still don't have an account with those platforms, make sure to use my sign-up link, which you can find in the description down below. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye-bye for now.